Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for your bonus news update video, we are again going to be looking at leaked listings. So just a very quick, brief intro. This isn't official by Hasbro or Takara, but if anybody's been collecting Transformers long enough, they will probably have heard of a guy called Jtprime. We don't know him, we don't know what he looks like. All we know is that he must be working really high level at retail, because he doesn't just pluck these figures out of the air, he actually has product numbers for them. So as I say, whoever he is, he manages to get these, and he's pretty much always right, guys. These always appear later on as actual figures. So this particular video is concentrating on Cyberworld, Studio Series, and what I'm going to kick off with, Swapticons. So I've still not seen any of these in the UK. These are just really interesting to see the characters that they're using. So these again are all via TFW 2005. All the listings are there. Let's have a quick look at them. So there's Tarantulas and Arachnia, there's Pterosaur, and there's Laserbeak, Scorponok and Double Punch, which is pretty much going to be the same. Excuse me. Rhinox and Backstop, and Ironhide and Ratchet. So I love how they use some obscure characters and some, of course, mainline ones. Cyberworld, yet to see anything on that yet, but this is going to give you an idea of some of the characters. Don't worry, Studio Series is coming up. Don't worry, this is going to give you some ideas of the characters that perhaps we're going to potentially be seeing in Cyberworld. At the time of making this video, not one episode's been aired yet. So there is a Soundwave Deep Sea Explorer, there is an Ultimate Shockwave Dino, there is an Ultimate Scourge Pirate Ship, there's an Ultimate Hound Yeti, Armoured Arachnid, Armoured Ratchet, Armoured Megatron Drill, Cheetor, Jazz, Lockdown, a multi-pack, a Primal Classic, and then this is where they get a bit obscure because we don't know because they're that far in front. This is Primal Classic, Classic E, Off-Road E, Megatron Bull E, Armor Arachnid Classic, and BB Classic E and Off-Road. So as I say, they're a little bit vague. Apologies for that. No idea what they're going to be, but it's already looking interesting as to the characters and figures that they're going to have in this new series that at the moment we still know nothing about. Right. On to Studio Series then. So, for those of you who don't know, they are going to be incorporating comics into Studio Series. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I'm really glad because I wanted a resurgence of the comics figures because I love the comics figures. How they're going to do one of these though, I've got no idea. Let's read them out to you. So anyway, first and foremost, Studio Series. Now again, reminder, this is next year. This is 2026 and 2027. So there is going to be Studio Series first Titan figure. It doesn't say the name. Everybody's probably thinking it could be Transit, it could be Stratosphere. I'm not too sure. We don't know, but just I suppose confirmation for you guys who collect Studio Series, you are going to be getting your first Titan figure. Then the next one says role play, which doesn't really mean much. The next ones get interesting because some of these look to be well, let's just read them out to you. You guys let me know what you think. All of this, as I say, I'm taking off a list and I've only had a couple of minutes to digest in between clients, so if I get anything wrong, let me know, or let me know your thoughts as well. Leader 86 Blitzwing. So we're going to get another use of the Blitzwing mold, but he's going to be in Studio Series 86 colours, which to be fair I think will be the same as the Dramatic Capture Takara. I can't see it being much different from that. We've had the Legacy, we've obviously had Overcharge. Legacy was more like toy colours. The Dramatic Capture looks to be more cartoon accurate, so I imagine it'll just be taking that and then the package it in the Studio Series 86 box. Leader TF7 Scourge. TF7 is that Rise of the Beasts? Yes, it is, the Rise of the Beast. So I don't know if that's going to be a repack. I'm not too sure. Same principle as with Age of the Primes. It looks like they're going back, and all the figures that people can't get and are struggling to get, and eBay are going crazy prices, they're just reissuing them in new boxes. So that could be great if people are struggling to get Scourge. TF7 is the TF1234 is the movie timeline. So Voyager 86 Cyclonus, again we've had a few of him, but we haven't had, I suppose, a cartoon accurate deco, so they're just going to do that. TF4 Optimus EV. So TF4 was Age of Extinction, so this will be your EV Optimus version, and it doesn't say if it's going to be a leader or not, so that's going to be interesting. Deluxe 86 Wheeljack. We knew that was coming because they need to do a dead one as well. I know it sounds morbid, but it's true. They need to do a dead one as well. So Wheeljack will be coming in 2026 in 86 box. TF4 Bumblebee. So TF4 again is Age of Extinction. They're going to be doing releasing a Bumblebee figure or an updated Bumblebee figure from that movie. Transformers 1. This is just a deluxe. This is just going to be Soundwave. So it's going to be interesting to see how they get him down to deluxe. You don't really get many deluxe Soundwaves figures, do you really? Then it looks like they're doing a repackage of Leader 86 Swoop, because that's next. And then this is where it gets, pardon me, interesting, because we've got Transformers Generation Studio Series Leader Comics Fort Max. Now, ironically enough, Fortress Maximus in the comics wasn't very big. He probably was about a leader class size. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do that, whether they do a cartoon deco. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to, I'll zoom in here just to show you what I'm showing you and what I'm reading out. So these, as I say, this is what I'm reading. I'm reading this out from here. So Leader Fort Max. Then we've got Leader Comic Soundwave, no brainer. I've been screaming for that for ages. Everybody has. In the comics, he was like a pinky shade of purple. It was really interesting, and that will just go great with the cell shading, so I'm super excited about that. Then we go back to normal studio series, Leader Transformers 5, so that of course is the last night. Hound, that's going to be interesting. Studio Leader 86, Optimus Prime, Sleep Mode. So yes, we're going to get a dead Optimus Prime, but I imagine they're going to use, not the Earthrise mold they did already, they're going to use the 86. I'm hoping it's just the cab, because you don't need the trailer. And if they just do the cab, they can keep the price down. But yeah, we're going to get an all grey Optimus Prime. And then we're going to get a Leader TF5 Megatron. So that again is the last night. So that could be an update. I don't know. I know there is a last night normal, but I don't know if there's a studio series. I can't think off the top of my head. And then of course, I don't know what this says. It's Generations Studio Series ANNY Leader 86 Megatron. Now, of course, we're getting the normal Megatron in the next few months. This one's going to be another one. So is that going to be a redeco? I'm not too sure. But anyway, guys, that's your Studio Series and Swapticons list update. Crazy couple of years ahead. Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, if I've got anything wrong, let me know. Take care.